If you crave stories woven with love, betrayal, and unbearable truth, this one will stay long after the final line. The sound that woke me wasn't an alarm or a soft knock. It was the metallic twist of a key sliding into the lock. My pulse spiked. Breath hitched. The red glow on the clock read 6:03 a.m. beside me. Noah slept soundly, his arm loosely wrapped around my waist, his breath brushing my skin. The pale morning light seeped through the curtains, exposing the evidence of what we'd done. But that sound, someone unlocking the door, wasn't housekeeping. I knew that click by heart. My stomach turned to ice. It was Ethan. My husband. Get up, I hissed, panic slicing through the haze. The door opened before Noah could move. And there he was, Ethan, the man I'd vowed my life to 6 years ago, standing still in the doorway. He didn't yell, didn't curse. He just stared. His face gave nothing away, eyes flicking from mine to Noah tangled in the sheets. The silence that followed was unbearable. Then the hotel key slipped from his fingers, clinking softly against the floor before he turned and walked out. No words. Just quiet devastation. My whole body trembled. Noah sat up, wide-eyed. Was that your husband? I couldn't answer. My hands shook as I pulled on my clothes, my mind spinning. I had planned everything so carefully. Told Ethan I was away with old friends. Even made a fake Airbnb listing. Every lie rehearsed until it all shattered in 1 second. An hour later, when I reached home, his car was still in the driveway. I braced for shouting, for tears, but the house was silent. No note, no packed bags. Just stillness pressing down so hard it felt like suffocation. 3 days passed in torment. I called, texted, begged. Nothing. Ethan's phone was off. He hadn't gone to work. The only trace of him, a $3,000 withdrawal from our joint account. On the 4th day, I returned from the store and froze. He was there, sitting on the couch, scrolling his iPad like nothing had happened. "Hi," he said, calm, too calm. My throat burned. "Ethan, please. I'm sorry. I don't even know where to start. Just let me explain." He looked up with terrifying composure. "How long?" I hesitated, and that silence told him everything. I broke down, words tumbling through sobs. "It started months ago. I didn't mean for it to. I was lonely, you were distant." He raised a hand. "Stop. I don't want excuses. I just needed to see if you'd lie." His voice was detached, almost tender. Then quietly, "I didn't go to that hotel to catch you. I went to surprise you. You'd been stressed. I booked a spa package. But the receptionist said my wife already checked in with a man." My world caved in. "I saw enough," he said simply. Then he picked up his keys. "I'll be at my sister's. Don't call me." And just like that, he left me standing in the ruins of everything we built. Days blurred. I couldn't eat. Couldn't sleep. Ethan wasn't just my husband, he was my home, my calm, the one who always chose me. And I had destroyed him for a fleeting thrill. On the 6th day, I came home to a manila envelope on the counter. Divorce papers. No message. Just quiet finality. My heart cracked all over again. I drove to his sister's house. She let me in, eyes full of pity. Ethan sat on the patio, coffee in hand, unreadable. "I know I don't deserve to speak," I said softly. "But please understand, it wasn't about you. It was me. I was selfish. Blind. I still love you." He stared at me for a long moment before replying. "I believe you. I believe you're sorry. But love isn't words, it's choices. And yours are already made." Tears burned down my face. "Please." He sighed. "Stay for dinner. Just dinner." It wasn't forgiveness, but it was something. A faint echo of what used to be. We ate quietly, talking about small things, his niece's recital, my work, filling the silence with memories of what love once felt like. When I reached for his hand, he gently pulled away. "I'm not there," he said. "And I don't know if I ever will be." 2 weeks later, a message from him arrived. A photo, Ethan smiling beside another woman, her hand resting on his. No caption. No words. Just truth. He had moved on. And in that moment, I finally understood this wasn't revenge. It was consequence. I hadn't just cheated in a hotel room. I'd burned a life, a trust, a future. The cruelest truth was that I still loved him. But love can't heal what betrayal destroys. Sometimes I'm sorry comes far too late. And the person you broke has already learned to live without you.